Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So today we're going to talk about duty, obligations, and accusations. And supporting our troops. And by our troops, I mean our healthcare workers. And that's not really a stretch of the imagination to call them that. It's not an exaggeration. Right now, they're in the fight. They're on the front lines. They're the ones taking the risk. And they're not getting the support they need, they deserve, from areas where they should always be able to count on the support. Instead, they're catching the blame from them. Y'all remember 2003, 2004? Soldiers, our troops, literal troops, buying their own armor before they went over, their own optics, stuff like that. It was a national scandal. It was a national scandal. Because it's appalling to send our troops to the front line without the armor they need, without the protective equipment they need. And instead of it being a scandal, painting the government in an incompetent light right now, the government, the leadership, is trying to pass the blame down to those on the front line. Well, they're headed out the back door, accusing them. Headed out the back door so they could be sold, huh? A statement said with no evidence whatsoever, nothing presented. I'm telling you, if they are going out the back door and being sold, tell me where. I got some hospitals around me that would love to buy them. Willing to bet you won't be able to do that. Because it's not true. It's just something that was made up to cover up his shortcomings. And then, hospitals are hoarding vents. Hospitals are the people who are supposed to have the vents. If they're not in use, they should be released. Okay, you first, Mr. President. How many vents does the Secret Service have for you? Portable vents and ventilator and vehicles? Vents at secure locations to have you treated? If they're not in use, they should be released. They're sitting idle right now, aren't they? Lead from the front, sir. Set the example. I've been talking to a lot of docs and nurses over the last couple weeks. A whole lot of them are talking about quitting. But there's one thing that always catches my ear. When this is over, I'm so done. I'm out of here after this. When it's over, after this, they're not quitting because of the risk. They're quitting because we're not giving them the support they deserve and they need. They're on the front lines, and they're the subject of personal attacks, attacks on their character, physical attacks, and conspiracy theories. Wonderful. I would suggest those medical professionals who are saying stuff like that, when this is over, after this, I'm out. I would suggest those are the ones that we really want. Because they understand duty and obligation better than our leadership. When it's over. But see, the thing is, when it's over, they probably won't quit. Because they actually care about their job. They care about the people they serve. They're not really in it for themselves. Not as much as I think people believe. It should be a national scandal that we are sending our troops to the front lines without their armor. But it's not. because people have abandoned their sense of duty, their obligation. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all try to have a good day.